Hi, do you think we have to clear our karmic debt in this lifetime? I would say no. And my reasoning behind that, which is subjective with the current understanding, is that if we would look at certain people in this world who have committed crimes, like pedophilia, infidelity, and other kind of things, which are really hardcore, killing and stuff, these people are still walking in the streets and no one punishes them and they're fine. And it seems like no law can touch them. Untouchable people, nothing bad happens to them. Why is that? I would say it's all about our beliefs. It's all about our conscience and how we feel about it, what we think. And if you ever hurt anyone and you feel bad because you have empathy and you show emotions that, you care, you're like, oh my God, I didn't mean that. And you feel bad for someone else and you feel guilty and you want to fix it. You want to make it right. And these emotions are great. And at the same time, if you believe that, you might have seen a video where there's these two cute little kids near the trash can and they're just hitting each other's head with that. It's just playing the game. Okay, who's going to hit the head harder? Oh, let's switch. And they're just playing. And they agree that it's fine. But if you feel like, okay, it was just a game. We agree to do that. No worries. But then you choose that, okay, I have hurt you, so now it's my time to get that. Feel the same thing like you have felt. I have hurt you, I feel guilty, I should be punished as well. Belief like that is what creates karma, and you yourself put this thing that I should be punished, I should experience the same thing as you do. Because when we look at people who are pedophiles and murderers and rapists and all that, they don't have a sense of guilt. These psychopaths don't have empathy. And so they feel just fine. What's wrong with me raping someone else? What's wrong with me killing someone? They deserve that. And they're completely fine. Not a single bad emotion about it. And they can walk free and they're not even going to be hunted down or anything. Most of them are. I mean, they're free. They're fine. So when we look at clearing our karmic debt in this lifetime, it is your own decisions. You do not have to own up for anything else that you have done in the past unless you agree to. Now, that does not mean that you can just kill everyone and everything else and you're going to be fine. There will be people who will react to what you do, and they might not like that, and they might want revenge because they feel bad and they feel like you should be punished. Like someone else might hit your dog, hit your kid, wife, or something. And it just drives you mad. And you're like, no one will ever treat my loved ones like that. And you just go and hit them back. And so you feel like they should be punished because they have hurt someone you just care about so much. If you do something like that and someone has emotions that you should be punished, they will come after you. So we choose to play this kind of game, right? But it's more like, it's not necessarily karma. If you drop a trash, doesn't mean that someone else will drop a trash in your field. And so a lot of people come to this life wondering, okay, I have karma that I have to clear and everything else, but it's your decisions. Just because you have acted in certain ways in past lives, if you have ever dreamed and we're fully conscious of the dream, not just I have visuals, but having the memory of who you were in that lifetime when you were dreaming, the story behind everything else. If you can tune into that, it's a reality. It's not just your imagination running a simple scenario. It's a lifetime that you have lived for real. One of the aspects, one of the realities, there's plenty. And if from that aspect you look back into my past lives, like let's say you tune into one of your parts that are out there currently living, doing something, and you want to recall past lives, you can do that. But why would you need that? You are simply enjoying the game. It is like you want to watch a new movie or play a new game and just enjoy a brand new experience. And it's going to be fun. And all of a sudden, some, idiot or some guy or some gal says, hey, before you watch this movie, or even while you're watching, even while you're playing the game or before you play it, you should remember every single movie you have ever watched in clear detail. in every single game you ever played. And it's not about enjoying your current moment right now. It's not about the new game that just came out or the new movie, Oppenheimer, Barbie, everyone's going crazy about it. Baldur's Gate 3, yay. No. Forget about that. Tetris. Let's talk about that. It's very important to remember these details. Ping pong. Oh my God. Yes. Jurassic Park. You want to watch Oppenheimer? You should remember Jurassic Park. Very important. Like, who cares? I'm in the present moment. I want to live current life right now. I want to enjoy this. I don't care about what happened in the past. And if we look at other aspects who have full recall, they do not care about past because they want to experience fresh, new thing. Here on Earth, because we have a memory wipe, we are having a harder time remembering past lives, tuning into those. And so because we don't have the full memory, we are having hardships here on Earth, a lot of traumatic experiences because of the system, because of who we are, because we're feeling unaccepted, a lot of traumas and other kind of thingies. It just gets in the way. It gets hard. And we're feeling lonely and we're not fitting in and just tons of things, build up. And we're like, man, if I would just remember my past lives, things would get better. But you forgot that before coming here, if you yourself have decided willingly to come here on Earth, you wanted to experience it fresh, not with everything you have ever recalled. Yeah, you have awesome abilities. You can do anything you want to do. You don't care. You want to play right now. This game. It's just like, okay, hard level, let's go, drop me in. I want to play this game. When you go playing games or in a new movie, it's all going to be fresh. You don't know anything about it unless you watch tons of trailers and spoilers and everything else. Cool. Then you might have some ideas. But a lot of people will be like, I wish I would forget anything about this movie that I have seen that I love so much so that I could re-experience it again. Great. And with that idea, we want it fresh. No memories. So with that in mind, when we look at our past lives and things we have done, and we want to have a fresh experience, we're not thinking about, I'm going to start playing this Baldur's Gate 3 game or watching Oppenheimer, and I'm going to feel bad because Jack died in Titanic. Who cares? It's an old story. We're done. No one really gives a damn about it. Yeah, you can feel bad and guilty and sad and like, oh my God, abandoned, love, it just hurts so much. I lost my loved one and I can't watch Barbie right now because I'm thinking about Jack. Oh God. Like, no, you don't. It doesn't happen like that. So clearing our debt is basically just a program over here to limit us even more. Like, oh my God, in this lifetime, you have dropped the trash. Maybe you cheated on someone. Maybe you lied to someone. Maybe you just innocently or with good intentions did something and people didn't like that and you felt guilty about it. Like, I wanted to help and the outcome wasn't really the best. Damn. And all of a sudden we think of tons of reasons of why we should be punished, or it's like, from this moment on, I will never ever lie again. From this moment on, I will make sure that I act a certain way. We ourselves make up these rules because we are hurt. We don't know how to deal with our emotions. We don't know how to deal with certain situations. We cannot control other people and how they react. We're trying to adjust. Tons of reasons in psychological ways and emotional ways, and then, spiritually and everything else. We just build up cases where we're trying to fix it, and thus karma. I feel bad, so I should be punished. It feels normal. No, it doesn't work like that. So in my opinion, clearing our karmic debts in this lifetime, we don't have to do that. You can decide okay, a few hundred lifetimes ago, you were a reptilian and you captured the planet, you enslaved people, you did some stuff. It's same as choosing a role to play to experience what it's like, and then you're done, and then you choose to play a good guy, and you might be a Pleiadian or whatever, and then trying to help someone else and do some healing and manifestations, and amazing, awesome, you're a great being. Just because you chose to experience something, to feel that emotion, to get something new out of it, doesn't mean that you're bad. Consciousness experiences absolutely everything. The good, the bad, right and wrong, duality is a thing here that we buy into so much. And with a lot of these things we identify with, we put ourselves in prisons where, okay, I'm a human being. I'm a male or female, I'm this race and stuff like that. And then we, like, a lot of these identities just puts us in a cage where we limit ourselves, and then we think we have to act certain ways because society told us so. But not necessarily. Not necessarily. And so with that, I would just go with, right now, you choose to play a different game. You choose to watch a movie. You don't have to feel guilty about Titanic or something else that has happened in, your Diablo game or something else like CSGO, whatever you're doing. You've read a book and you don't have to remember the past and feel bad about it because you just want to enjoy the current experience. And that does not mean you're not responsible for what you have done. If you have hurt someone and you feel like in this lifetime you have gained certain knowledge and think like, maybe I shouldn't haven't acted that way. I kind of like, with the new knowledge, I feel like I shouldn't have destroyed 1,000 spaceships for reptilians. And then, like a few of their bases, they were working so hard to build it. And oh, damn, I think I hurt them. And this is why they're targeting me. Okay, from this moment on, you just got a new perspective. You decide from this moment on that you should act differently. Or maybe like, I kind of should know up to that. All you need to do is like, okay, so I realized that maybe it could have been different. Your imagination creates it all. Your consciousness, the scenarios you put out there, the things you think about, the things you can manifest. You can literally, with one thought, come back to that experience you've had where you might have felt like you've done something you shouldn't have. Literally recreate everything and create an alternate reality where one perspective, yes, something you did that was bad in your perspective happened. It continues as that timeline. You create an alternate timeline with your thoughts, with your imagination, where, okay, what about if we give the win to the other guys? Make a deal. Hey, how about you get to experience everything you wanted to experience? You leave me alone. I'm sorry, I'm going to owe up to my actions and what I did, and I feel bad about it. But I'm going to give you a win. You can have your spaceships, you can have the planet. We're going to make sure there are no people suffering as a consciousness, but you have some NPCs and you have the game to play and you're enjoying it. And it might be an AI or a program or something running in the background, and it's going to be challenging for you and you're going to get all your needs met. Great. How about you leave me alone? Awesome. The deal was made. The other side got pleased. They got what they wanted. They have the game. They have the challenge. They leave you alone. All you did was decided that, okay, I don't want it like that, and that is enough. You don't have to work tons of lifetimes to clear everything. It's just your thought and decision alone. That is it. So these are my thoughts about, karmic debt. But if you have other thoughts and opinions, please share in the comments, and I'm looking forward to hearing from that.